Hello everyone and welcome to Leah's Cross Stitch Corner. This is Floss Tube number 52 and this is the third time of asking. Okay, I'm not sure the camera's 100% right, but we're just going to go with it because it's the third time I've done it. The first time, I forgot my board. The second time, the memory card was full and didn't tell me and started flashing to say it only had 4 minutes left. So, I'm just going to have my cup of tea first. I don't know why the camera can be different because I haven't moved it. I just literally just put it back in. We're going to just go with it. I'll just duck. It's fine. Do you like my new mug? Got it for my birthday. It's Akatar themed. A Court of Thorns and Roses for the uninitiated. Definitely go and read it if you like fantasy, romance. Romantasy is the buzzword. Can I... Maybe it's because I had it knocked forward. Deary me. How is everyone? We've had quite a busy month. We were away in Scarborough last week, which was amazing. Summer came with us. She loved it. I'll go on about that more later. We went for our 6-month meeting for the wedding. We had some lovely fish and chips, actually. It was lush. And we went to my mum's to get all my birthday presents from my mum. It's just been a bit manic. But our holiday was lush. I got a t-shirt, as you can see. And I'll go into all of that a little bit later. But we'll get on with the stitching first. Let's get started with some little Guinea Stitching news. Now, I'm not talking to you. The Fire TV's having a cow. Oh, there we go. I think it's fine. So we released, Little Guinea Stitching released 3 new patterns. 3 new patterns. I don't know why I do it that way, when it should be that way. During the month of April. The Penis Mood Cycle, Kiss My Yaktabe, and Rainbows and Stars. They're all available now on our Etsy shop. Links below, as per usual. And for the special birthday month, because it was my birthday on Sunday, and it's Graham's birthday on the 19th. I'm trying to figure out how long ago how far it is. It's 2 weeks and a day after mine, basically. So for our birthday month, we've put 10% off everything in the shop. So that's 10% off patterns, 10% off fabrics, and well, that's all we have in the shop. So but it's 10% off. So if you were thinking of buying something, you best go down below, click the link, purchase yourself something. We have 6 patterns total out at the moment, hoping to get some more out soon. We've got Graham's got some really good ideas bubbling away. I'm quite excited to stitch a couple of them myself. So I've primarily been doing my little Guinea Stitching test stitching because I'm a good fiancée. Oh, a cup of tea is lush, especially because I've just been out for my run. So 100% recommend a cup of tea after you've been out for a run. So that's all I've been doing actually. I've got one whip and it's me constant whip, me no time at the present stitch along, which is this close to completion. But apart from that, I've been doing little Guinea stitching. Not because, or mostly because I'm not interested in a lot of other things to stitch at the minute. I'm really excited for what Graham's doing, and it's really exciting to like see what he comes up with. And like when he said he was doing the one for the Penis Mood Cycle, I was like, I am going to stitch that. And he did the Rainbows and Stars one, I was like, I'm going to stitch that. He did the Kiss My Yaktabe one, so we kind of split it because it's a bit unfair to ask him to stitch all of it. And plus, I'm really excited to stitch them. So, there. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. So, the first one I started and finished was the Penis Mood Cycle. And this one started as a bit of a joke. So, I'm always having conversations with Graham's penis. That's way too much information, I'm sure. And I was like, you should, in my mind, he has a lot of different moods depending on how he's feeling. And I was like, you need to like do him like a hands on the hips kind of one. And he kind of ran with it one day, and it took him a little bit to actually get it finished because he was doing more important ones than, you know, because this was just for me really. And I was like, well, you need to do it and you need to release it because it's amazing and it's hilarious. So I present to you very proudly the Penis Mood Cycle. So I'll zoom it in so you can see. So it's basically, it is 4 colours. So black, B5200, the pink, and then the beigey colour. It's 4 colours. Very, very simple. And I started this on the 23rd of February and finished it on the 15th of April. It took me a while apparently. But I love it. I think it's fantastic. And if you want it, it is 10% off at the minute. And I do apologise. I know people might be like, why are you just hawking the shop all the time? Because I'm actually interested in stitching what Graham produces, and because I at least have a little bit of a platform to kick things off. So I will show them off, if you'd like to. This is stitched on our hand-dyed fabric. I want to say petunia purple. I want to say that, but whether I'm correct or not is an entirely different matter. So yeah, it is just the 6 different moods of the penis. I mean, the penis has a lot more moods than just 6. But we thought 6 was a nice number and it just looks amazing. The mug's nearly the size of my head. Just in case you were wondering. So I was really chuffed with that. It's available now if you would like to go and purchase it. Obviously we're taking the glass out so you can actually, or the plastic or whatever it is, I don't know what it is. Just so you can actually get a good view of it. But it looks amazing. It was so much fun to stitch, very aesthetically pleasing to look at as well. I can't wait till we've got it on the wall because it's going to look amazing. So there's that one. Pop him over there. And then the next one I did was the rainbows and stars. Words are difficult. Words are difficult. So I've got a plaque up there that says, when it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. And I was like, that would make a really good cross stitch. Graham obviously took that idea and ran with it. And so we have the rainbows and stars pattern. I got confused by the way because I've got it written on my notebook as rain and rainbows. It's not. It's rainbows and stars. I might as well just finish my tea, 2 ticks. Just the wrong side of hot for me. It was just going down to tepid, which is annoying because I had to obviously do all the faffing about with the camera. Very annoying when that happens. A cup of tea is perfect when it's hot, but not too hot. And you either know what I mean or you don't know what I mean because you can't describe it any better than that. So here is this one. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars on our Guinea green fabric. And I think you'll agree it looks absolutely wonderful. So I'll just go in a bit closer. Really, really lovely. This is only about 7 or 8 colours, I think, this one. Like this, again, not huge amounts. We're trying to make it so it's not like tons and tons of colours on stitches. You know, very aesthetically pleasing pastel palette. Just, honestly, lovely. Again, another one that'll be going up on the wall. We're going to have to invest in more walls. We're going to need more wall space. So yeah, I really love this one. Super simple, super cute. Not a huge amount of stitches. Between 2,000 and 3,000. Most of them are pretty like around that kind of area. They're not hugely time. You don't have to sink a lot of time into them. But very good and very aesthetically pleasing. And look, I love it when the light shines on it. It looks really nice. There's that one. And then Graham did one. I don't know when he started or finished it, but we love sitcoms, period. We're watching Friends downstairs and we're watching Seinfeld upstairs. And we recently finished Taxi, the 70s sitcom with Danny DeVito, Judd Hirsch, Andy Kaufman, and we love Lacka Gravas. That's Andy Kaufman's character. And he has a saying, kiss my yaktabe, which means kiss my arse, basically. Or ass. Oh, pains me to say it like that. Not a fan. I don't like people who use the word awesome. If you're not American, I mean, it's an American word for me, same as ass. So, to me, and I could be totally wrong, but it drives me nuts. It's just one of them little things where I'm like, oh, just makes me twitch. I'm like, it's not, no. And awesome. means it's awe-inspiring. It means it's like above anything else. Like, I feel like to use the word awesome would be to like go and see the Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights. That would be awesome. The mundane things people say are awesome are not. So it's used wrong anyway. But I don't like when British people are... Anybody else uses the term awesome. Drives me nuts. Graham will use it ironically. Oh no! Oh well, he'll just get not see him, that's fine. Graham uses it because he knows how much it winds me up. Anyway, that was a random soliloquy off to nowhere. So here is the Kiss My Yaktabe pattern. I love this. I absolutely love it. The taxi is amazing. Like, Graham modelled it off an actual taxi from the 70s. It's Taxi 804, which is an iconic cab in Taxi. He's got the caricature of Danny DeVito's character, Louis De Palma, the caricature of Andy Kaufman's character, Lacka Gravas, and the Kiss My Yaktabe with the taxi colours like around, and then the font's like obviously yellow, as you can see, and it's amazing. You don't necessarily have to be a Taxi fan to like this one, I don't think. I think it kind of is like, you could just explain to people, it just means kiss my ass, basically. So just tilt it so you can see it in the light, and this was done on our blue fabric, of which the name escapes me currently. Whoops. So yeah, love that one. So 3 new finishes, all little Guinea Stitching ones, all FFOs in fact, not just finishes, they are FFOs. They finish, they just need the glass putting back in, and then they can go up on our wall. And they are available now if you would like to purchase them. 10% off if you would like to do that. And why wouldn't you like to do that? Because your support would be amazing. 10% off fabrics as well, so you can get the patterns and the fabrics. Graham will get them posted out ASAP. So yeah, I would like to thank Caroline and Michelle for leaving reviews for stuff they've purchased. It really, really helps. It really helps. We're slowly trying to build like the Etsy shop and build the social media, which we both struggle with. I feel like I don't have time for social media, but you really need to be on social media to really kind of like get people's attention and stuff. And I was really confident the Penis Motorcycle would like take off, but I guess it's a little bit more a Marmite kind of stitch. I love it because it's meant to be taken in the spirit of it's just a bit of fun. So if it's not your kind of thing, I totally get it. I completely understand, but it's just a bit of fun, and it all started as a bit of a joke, to be honest. But I think it all turned out really well. You know, it really did. I really do love it. I love all 3. The Rainbows and Stars one is amazing. I love that one. And I love the Kiss My Yaktabe one. I was good I didn't get to stitch any of that one, actually, because it looks like it was really fun to stitch, and Graham really liked it. So yeah. So, that is little Guinea Stitching news. On to the big finish. The big FFO. Because this has been finished. This was finished on... Two minutes. I started in 2024. Let me just find 2024. Oh my god! I didn't even put when I finished it. So I started this on the 1st of January last year. Now Graham says I finished it in 2024. I wasn't so sure and thought I'd finished it this year. But I'll take Graham's word for it. And I don't even have my own information to back me up. So that's really unhelpful. So when Graham was asking what I wanted for my birthday, I said to him, you know, there's not a lot of stuff I want. You know, the bedroom is full. We really need some more room to put stuff in. But it would be amazing if he would like get some of my cross stitches that are sat in the bag, just sitting there waiting for frames or hoops or whatever. It would be amazing to get them framed. And obviously the biggest one I wanted framed was my Maiden of Tubataha by Bella Filipina. And not one to disappoint, Graham got her framed. I have to lean back. Look! She's magnifical. Like, you literally can't even see all of her because I just don't think I can get her far enough back to get her in. But, like, you can see, like, you can't see all of the frame. So it's like a light beigey type frame. And here she is. Obviously, there's a lot of reflection because the glass is in. Graham went for I think he said it was like 28mm, I want to say. So, like, the beads aren't pressed right up against the plastic. Because it's plastic. They put plastic in frames now, not glass. Today I learned. And I think she just looks outstanding. Like, I can't go any further back, I'm afraid. I'm at the very back of the chair as I can go. But she looks absolutely amazing. And like I say, it doesn't do her justice because all you can see is things reflected in her. But I hope you can at least see a little bit what she actually looks like, how amazing she looks. Like, this has actually spurred me on to want to get another mermaid done. Because, I mean, she just looks outstanding. And I forgot how beautiful she was until I've seen her again. And she's just amazing. So we've hung her. There's no room in the bedroom. Categorically, there is no room in the bedroom. So we've hung her just next to the bathroom door. So, like, she's on the landing, so it means I can actually see her every time I go to the toilet, or every time I come out of the bedroom to go downstairs, every time I come down from the loft. She's there looking at me, and she just looks beautiful. It also means she won't get tons of sun on her, so she won't fade. Because I would hate that to happen. I would absolutely hate for her to, like, fade or get sun damaged or anything, because I put a lot of work in this. This was a year of Sundays. Now I will bring her back for one more show and tell before I finish because she is that amazing. So yeah. There are all of our finishes and they're all FFOs, which is a finally finished object. Now it's time for some whips. Oh crikey, they're all falling out. Tell you what, I'm just going to get them all out. Graham's already kindly taken his out of the Q-snaps and I've done mine as well. Just pop it there, 2 seconds, and then I can pop them all down and put them all back in once I'm done with them. So, we'll start with the wedding sampler. So this was started on the 1st of January 2025. However, I restarted it on the 19th of January because the fabric was not working for us. It just didn't work. So I finished my half. I haven't actually written it down. I know. Why do I even keep a diary if I don't bother to write things down? April? I want to say April. So I finished my half in April, and then Graham took the reins, and it's over halfway because the plan was to do half each, so it's definitely over halfway. But here's how it looks thus far. This is a historical sampler company wedding sampler, I have failed to say. And it's been done on 32 count Murano Desert Even Weave, opalescent, which is what I'm also doing my No Time at the Present stitch along on because it just pops nicely. So yeah, 2 stitches on the same thing. So yeah, our names are finally in, as is the date of our wedding. It just looks amazing. So let me just get my things out the way and come down and just show you a bit of a closer look. I really like it. There is some errors with the pattern, so it hasn't really been proof checked, I guess, because it's like little, along these lines here, it's stitch 1, skip 1, stitch 1, skip 1, stitch 1, skip 1, but in the pattern it shows 2 together, which is clearly wrong. And this bit here is skew width. Again, on the pattern it's skew width because of how they fit it in. So there's little tiny little errors. Like, that's not an error, that's been done purposely because they just haven't had the right amount of room to fit it in. But it's like little errors on the pattern, which is weird. It's like it just hasn't had that like final look through just to be like, ah, yeah, it's perfect. And you know, stuff happens, so that's how it is. Graham did add some bits to the one, because the one they had, it just looked a bit weird. Like, it didn't even look like a number 1. So Graham's just kind of finagled it to look a little bit more like a 1, which I think you'll agree looks like a 1. I must say, the G drives me bonkers. Because it's just, because of how they've done it, it's out of line with the rest of the names. Can you see, like, there's a gap. It drives me bonkers. But there's no other way to do it. I think Graham's tried to, like, add something. Because they've got that one sticking out on the G there, it just throws the whole thing off. But we'll just say it's a fun quirk. So yeah, I do like it. It is a little, like I say, it needs to be looked at. Somebody really does need to look at it because the pattern isn't perfect. And someone might just stitch it the way they've told them to, which is to do a duplicated stitch rather than a skip stitch. And it could mean that they end up having to take a lot out, which would be hugely frustrating. So yeah, thankfully I was alert enough to realise that. I'll have to tell Graham about that actually, because he's not alert enough to realise that. Oops. Now, next up is my No Time Like the Present stitch along. So, let me just find out where I started that. 14th of February 2024. And while I haven't finished it within the year, I've got pretty darn close because I haven't been stitching anything new. I haven't started anything new. I've technically got a tiny start, but I'm not even sharing it because I've literally put 1 stitch in. Because I'm just wanting to get this one done. I want to see it up. So I am 89% of the way through this one. I have less than 4,000 stitches left at this present time, I believe. And I've done loads since you last saw it. Because it's literally all I've stitched. Here it is. I've literally just got the corner here to do, and this last little bit of the clocky thing, and it'll be done. I've done loads. I can't remember where I was. I'm afraid. I do apologize. I can never remember. I feel like I was somewhere over here. To be frank, I feel like I was, and I've done like this whole top bit. I've really cracked it off. I've really like focused on it and like just got in the zone with it. Like it's so good when you get where you want to be with something and you just crack it off. I'm ready to see it finish because I'm just loving it so much. So I'm super chuffed with that. So this has been done on 32 count Murano Desert Even Weave by Florishell Needlecrafts, recommended by my friend Katie at Peacock Stitcher. I think you've got to admit, it's beautiful. The two-tone of it is fantastic. It's going to look amazing. It's going to look amazing. So my next job is to fill in around here. That's where I'll be putting the Q-snap back. And then just finish up this last little corner and it's all done. And then I do hope to be doing... I do want to do the stitch along from... I believe this was the 2024 one. I believe it was the 2023 one in all honesty. But I would like to do that one as well because it kind of matches this one quite nice. But it's different colours. Like it's slightly different style but a different colour. But I think I would quite like to do that at some point. I just don't know when because it is quite a big endeavour. It is really, really big. It is a lot. So now we have Graham Stitch, the Aurora cabin. I love this one because you know how much I love how tactile this one is. Let me just find where I wrote down that Graham started it. So he started it on the 10th of August. And here we are with it at present day. So he has been doing obviously test stitching for Little Guinea Stitching and then the wedding sampler as well, but he's just working on this bit down here. And it's slowly coming together. Slow being the operative word in this case because it is like, because of how many stitches there are in this one, and it's a huge one, you have to get a lot of progress to actually, you know, feel like you've actually got something done and can see, like you can see the cabin, but like the rest of it all just comes together piece by piece. It's like piecemeal. You know, it's not gonna unless he finishes the bottom, you're not going to notice masses because it's just like the reflection, the water and the snow, where the cabin is actually a viable thing you can see. Even when he does some more, I think there's some more trees or telegraph poles or something over here. That'll actually show a lot of progress once you actually see it. But he's trucking along with it and it looks lovely. It's going to look stunning when it's finished. I can't wait to see where we decide to put this on when it's done because it's amazing. So yeah. Oh, excuse me. Looks really nice. He's running out of threads like there's no tomorrow is the only problem. Like, he can't get the water done down here because he doesn't have the brown threads to go in it. And it's just like, well, do you wait, use up as many threads as you can, then go to dimensions and ask for more? Or do you just go every time you need it so you can at least try and get sections completed? I don't know how easy it is to contact dimensions. I don't know how good they are, if they'll send, you know, more. I really don't know. So I guess we'll see. I hope they're good about it. Realistically, there should be double the threading than what you get. Graham doesn't waste thread either, so it's not like he's wasted it or anything. Or travelled super duper far. I think they just don't give enough thread, which is a bit shocking. I'm not a fan of companies that like are so stingy with the thread because it's unnecessary. To me, it's unnecessary. Because it means you just got to go and ask for more. Bothy threads do it as well. And they're really good about sending it out, don't get me wrong. They're fantastic about actually sending it out. But why should you have to go and ask for more? Why aren't you calculating that actually... I've always said, if you do a kit, right, you should put in one full lot of threads to cover it, then another half of it to really... to make sure, you know, you're not having to get people to go and do it. Like, the amount of people who ask Bothy Threads for new threads... Why haven't Bothy Threads gone, don't think we're giving enough thread here? And it's what puts me off doing a Bothy Threads. I've got a couple to do that I really want to do, but the idea of having to run out of thread, especially when you're really like into something, is really difficult. And then because they use Madeira threads, and they don't give you the DMC codes equivalents, it just all kind of like adds up a little bit. And I'm just like, just give enough. Threads aren't that expensive. When you're like cutting them yourself as well, or if you get like the big spools of them, it's not as if it's counterproductive to their profit line by any means. So I don't get it, to be honest. And no offense about, I do like Bothy Threads. I've got cards and stuff I've stitched up there, and I didn't run out of any threads. But kit makers should really be a little bit more mindful of how much to put in, and just be like, it's always better to give more than to give less. That's how I see it anyway. Like, surely if it's being tested, you'll be able to know how much thread you actually need to give. So I don't know how it goes so wrong. I don't think I've found that with the independent kit makers like Lucy Hoops and Crosses, I don't tend to run out of thread, and they tend to be very generous with thread. So I don't know why the bigger companies, which have bigger profit margins, don't do the same. Who knows? I don't know. I'm going to sneeze. Bless me. So yeah, that's my little rant for the day. That's my rant for the day. Always give a bit more than you need to, because it's a pain having to go to someone and ask for more threads. It really is. You know, because how long until they get back to you? It's just, you know, chaotic. Anyway, that's me moan for this month. You'll be pleased to know. So, purchases. So, I've been wanting to purchase from Cotton and Clay for ages. And Laura left a really lovely comment on our post, on our video last time, when we were talking about how difficult it is to get seen as a business. And I was like, do you know what? She's released some fourth wing stuff I now need to order, because I've been wanting to for absolutely ages. And I was like, I'm going to order some stuff from her and support her, because that was really lovely what she did, and I've been wanting to get something for ages. So, I got this fourth wing inspired needle minder. This is 10, and he's carrying Andana, which if you've read fourth wing, you'll understand and know why that makes sense. And then I also got this fourth wing scissor fob, because why not? Because look at it, it's stunning. And I believe these are all made with clay, which is really clever. I don't know how Laura does it. She's super duper talented. Oh, sorry, 10 was the wrong way. Turn around. There we go. 10. Behave. There we go. It's beautiful. Stunning. So now that I've actually shown you, I can get it onto my pair of scissors because I've been waiting because I didn't want to forget to show it off. And then because I was getting some bits, I was like, do you know what? I'll get Graham something as well. So I got him this really cute parrot needle minder, which I absolutely love. We just hold him like that. How stunning is he? I think he looks absolutely cracking. I'm so happy with him. I saw him, I was like, this just reminds me of Graham. Like, 100%. 100%. And then when we were away in Scarborough, we went to the Stitching Lady, who has her own little shop in Scarborough selling all sorts of bits and pieces. And I got myself a little kit and got us each a needle minder. So I got this kit here of this nice cow. I got it because it's actually got some beads in. I was quite excited by that, and I do like cows. So this is from Kirsty Freeman Design. It's got everything in that you need. So it's got Ada fabric. I won't do it on Ada though. Needles, including a beading needle, cross stitch threads, embroidery hoop, 5-inch, seed beads, step-by-step instructions, an organic cotton bag, which is quite nice. This cost $25.95. I don't know how much it normally costs from Kirsty's website. I don't know how much, if it's the same or what have you. But I thought it was really cute, so I got it. It's a little bit more than I would usually spend on a kit, but I was on holiday and treated myself. And then I asked Graham to pick out a needle minder for himself, and he got this one. And I believe it's from Stitch Happens. I cannot remember. And I loved it. I did have my eye on this one, but Graham picked it out, so that was fine. Because I went for this really cute capybara in a tea or a coffee or whatever. But I just thought it was really cute, and it just makes me smile every time I see it. So yeah, those were my little purchases. It's a nice little shop. It was really nice. Oh, she's called Samantha. I feel like she's called Samantha. I feel like I'm pretty confident in that. She was really lovely. And it was a pleasure to go in and like have a look around. Summer was allowed in, which was absolutely amazing. We love when Summer's allowed in things, and she's allowed in a lot of things in Scarborough actually. It's really good. So that was our purchases, and then I'll do birthday, then we'll talk about Scarborough. So I didn't get too much cross stitch stuff for my birthday, but I did get a new hoops and crosses kit, and I'll just get the picture so I can show you. I've wanted this one for ages, and this is so apt because we're watching Friends at the moment. So this is the They Don't Know That We Know They Know We Know, and it's the iconic frame. Now this is all meant to be cross stitch. See all that purple on the hoop? That's cross stitch. Now I have a decision to make. Do I stitch all of that? Which is a lot of stitching. Or do I try and get some purple fabric? I think our purple fabric might actually, in fact, I can check now. So this is it. And here is the extra skein. So it's actually not too far away. So our purple fabric, compared to the purple that Lucy's given for it, I mean, it looks a lot, there we go. I was going to say it looks a lot darker on the camera there. That's not too far away from my liking. I might just get away with not stitching all of that purple. I'll just add this purple to my collection of purple. Because I think I might just do it on purple fabric. And save myself all of that stitching. And that's just me being lazy, by the way. I love that Lucy's done that because it'll give that really smooth effect, which maybe I will actually do it because I do kind of like the fully stitched effect. And it means that, you know, it's going to all tuck in nice on the hoop. So I might. But I think I'm just being a bit lazy. And that's nothing... I'm not saying Lucy shouldn't have done it like that. By the way, Lucy is my absolute favourite. And I'm so excited for our new introverted stitch. I'm hoping it comes out soon. I'm just being lazy. Please understand. I'm being very lazy. But I was very chuffed to get that, so I'll be starting that sooner rather than later. fully recommend that. So it's from Hoops and Crosses, in case anybody didn't know. I will be trying to start my cow soon as well, because why not? So, for my birthday, do you know what? I'm going to do a wonder after I've finished, because there's a few bits I wanted to show you that I haven't managed to do. And I've always said I wanted to do a tour. I might as well do it today. So I was really spoilt for my birthday. Really, really spoilt. So Graham got me this Lush special book with a lush turquoise sprayed edges. I've actually started reading it. Quite enjoying it so far. I'm excited to see where it goes. I have read Quicksilver by Callie Hart, which was really good. A really good romantasy. I really enjoyed it. It was like 600 pages, but I was never bored with it, and it never like felt long. And then while we were away, I read Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter, which was a very difficult kind of topic to read about. Definitely look up the trigger warnings if you can, because it's not for everybody. But I really liked it. It was very descriptive. And I've heard people say, oh, it should have been shorter, should not have been so descriptive. Like, okay, that's your opinion. But if she is a descriptive author, that's how she writes. So yeah, madness. My mum got me this one, Death and Other Occupational Hazards by Veronica Dupunt, which sounds really interesting. And she also got me this trilogy by Rebecca Thorne. So I don't know what the name of the actual trilogy, but there's Can't Spell Treason Without Tea, Tea You at the Altar, and A Pirate's Life for Tea. And this made me giggle. So let me just find it. It's not this one, I know, but I'm just trying to see. I mean, firstly, the dedication to the first one. For anyone who really needs a cup of tea and a nice book, take a break, you've earned it. Oh yeah. But then in the second one, which is hilarious. Where's it at? Oh no, it wasn't. It's the third one. Hang on a minute. No, it was the second one. I've got them the wrong way around. To the people who gave me 1-star reviews because the first book had lesbians, I doubled the lesbians in this one just for you. I love that. I absolutely love that. And it is the Tomes and Tea series, and it's a quartet, and you can read it without reading the others, but I read them in order. I never understand people who read things out of order, but that's just a personal opinion. Don't come at me. I just think if it's part of a series, you should probably be reading it as a series. It's such a frequent question on the Facebook groups I'm in. Oh, I've just read number 3 in this series, or this is number 3 in this series. Do I need to read the other ones? If it's a numbered in a series, then yes, to get the best experience, you probably do need to read it in order. Yes. But again, that's just my opinion. I got the Taylor Swift Eras Tour book. Now, Graham ordered this ages ago. He ordered it when I went to Manchester, which was in November. So he's had it for a while, and I totally forgot about it. I just opened it and I was like, ooh, ooh. So yeah, chuffed with that. I'll have a read through that. It's not very wordy. It's a lot of pictures, but I'll have a look and remember the memories of being there in June. And oh, it was amazing. I got some shoes off my mum. Some nice Adidas running trainers. I got some nice smellies off my mum and Graham. So my mum got me Soap and Glory. Love Soap and Glory. Graham got me some Next. They're not Next. The Bath and Body Works. But you get them from Next. And they're so expensive. But it's a nice little luxury treat for my birthday. Works perfectly. Graham got me some socks, which I'm absolutely going to show you. They've got poodles on, which I love. My mum got me this cowboy blanket. What else? I have a Funko Pop of Travis Kelce over there. I have a lovely thing I'm going to show you over there. So I am going to take the camera for a wander once I've finished everything. Travis Kelce. Honest to God. I have Funko Pops of Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Lewis Hamilton. And I despise every single one of them. Every single one of them. I got a lovely gift off from my friend Rachel, a Taylor Swift tote bag and pencil case and 2 Swiftie pens, and a Court of Thorns and Roses Romantasy colouring book. I got a bunch of colouring books. My mum ordered me about 5 and Graham got me a couple as well. I got a new dressing gown. See that green one hanging there? My mug. I'm just going to have a quick peek over there just to see if I've missed anything. I got a little holder for my phone, which is amazing. I love that. It means that when I don't have pockets like today, I can, you know, wander around. I did get another pair of socks off Graham as well, by the way, which were lovely with Westies on. We used to have a West Highland Terrier called Suki, and she was the best. Oh, excuse me. And there'll be things I've forgotten, because there always is. It is inevitable. Oh, I got a picture. Graham gets these pictures, like, made bigger. And I got a picture, which is lovely. It's a picture of Summer, and she looks amazing. I got some steelbooks and Blu-rays and stuff. So I got the Italian Job steelbook, which we're watching this afternoon, which by the time this goes up, I'll have watched it, obviously. I got a Mean Girls steelbook. I really like that film. I can't wait to watch it. And I got Paddington in Peru Blu-ray. The Wicked Blu-ray, which I'm so excited to watch. And the Hunger Games. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Phew. And again, there's probably other things, but I totally forgot. But I'm going to do a wander around the bedroom after, and you can just have a bit of a look at some of the bits and pieces there. The one I want to show you in the window needs to be in the window to really fully appreciate it. So I'm just going to show you it like that, because I forgot to take it down. Standard. So, we went to Scarborough last week. Summer came with us, and it was amazing. It is an absolute pain to leave Scarborough whenever we leave, and we do at some point want to move down there. It is our life goal to move to Scarborough, which I think hopefully should be achievable, she says. Hopefully. So Summer came with us. So we got there on the Monday. Summer loves the train. We had to get an Uber from Hiya because the bus, it turned up 15 minutes late, and then Go Northeast, in their infinite wisdom, turned the bus off until it caught back up with itself. So rather than picking up everybody in the village, which is only serviced by 2 buses, it cut the village out, got to wherever it needed to be, then resumed service. So I am going to put a complaint in about that, because I think that's absolutely diabolical. It's not the first time it's happened. This is about the 3rd time in about 6 months that the bus just hasn't run for whatever reason. And they're like, well, yeah, but this and then, and I'm like, no, I'm sorry, you cannot leave people stranded in a village just because your bus is running 15 minutes late. That's on you. So we had to get an Uber. Summer doesn't like Ubers. She doesn't really like cars. She loves to train because the train's really smooth. Got the train into York. Had a bit of an hour in there. And then we got the train to Scarborough. We went and got some fruit and veg from the little market hall, which is amazing. Then went and got checked in. Went to Tesco. And then had our Cam Sangs for tea, which is stunning. We had it 3 times. We had fish and chips once and Kang Sam's 3 times. It was the best thing ever. And we just got it to take away and just brought it back to the room, which was really good. Cheap, much cheaper as well. On Tuesday, we went to where Sea Life is. So we went all the way over the other side of Scarborough because we wanted to go to the pub there. It's called Old Scalby Mills. And then we got the little train back. So we got to run along the beach. We had our feet out. It was a lush week. It was too hot, in fact, but it was really nice. Summer loved it. She absolutely loved it. She went to the pub and she had some beer. She actually had beer out of she drank the seawater, so I think she got thirsty. So she was going drinking the beer. Just a little bit, don't worry, we did watch her. And then we got the little choo-choo train back to Peasham Park, and we had an ice cream in Peasham Park, which was really nice. Graham didn't like it as much because he had some Mr. Whippy later in the week, which he preferred massively. And then we went back home and we had... Was that the fish and chip night? Yeah, we went down for fish and chips that night. They were stunning, really stunning. And then on Wednesday, we went up to the Italian Gardens where we got engaged in 2023. We showed Summer where we got engaged. We had some lovely pictures taken. There are some on Instagram, at Little Guinea Stitching. Go and have a look. So we went to the Italian Gardens. We went down to the spa and had a drink. We did a little bit of shopping. We went to the stitching lady that day as well. Graham got sunburn. He got really bad sunburn on his neck and on his arm. It was really, really hot. And the town centre is super busy. But it was a really nice day again. And we just stayed in most of the evenings just to watch a snooker. Why not? And did some stitching and added some reading and what have you. And on the Thursday we went back to Scalby Mills again because we wanted to just do that walk again. And we did a photo shoot with Summer. I'll show you in a more, one of the pictures. She looks amazing. And again, we had Kang Sam's for tea. Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, and then on Friday we came home. So every morning we went for breakfast at the market hall. It's called Deli Delicious, and it was a Yorkshire pudding breakfast. I kid you not. It was a massive Yorkshire pudding, and the breakfast was in it, and then a big piece of stunning, like, almost like homemade bread. I don't think it was homemade, but it was like that really nice thick bread. Oh, that breakfast was divine. Absolutely divine. I have never seen anything like it. I did not know it was a thing, and now every time we go back, I'll be having that. I had it every day. Every single day. Oh, lad. Oh, it was so good. I didn't want to leave. Graham didn't want to leave. Someone didn't want to leave. It was amazing. The travel back was horrendous. Oh, it was horrendous. It was so busy. It was so busy. Oh, chaotic. But we got back. And then it was my birthday on Sunday, so, you know, it wasn't too bad. We weren't as bad as we usually were. So we went, when we were away, we went to Pedrington's Portal, which is one of our lovely favourite little haunts to go in. And we got this really nice little photo holder, which has Scarborough on. And here is the baby in all of her glory, in her sailor outfit, for having a photo shoot. She was loving it. Like, she was absolutely loving it. Like, just honestly, we'd only had the hat and the t-shirt on just to do the photo shoot, just to get some calendar shots. And she just sat there like such a good girl. And she looks hot. She was hot, of course she was. It was really hot. But she was just loving it. She was just living her best life. She just looks amazing. We got so many good videos and photos and memories. It's just, honestly, really, really good. And then on the last day, we went to this woodmaker's in the market hall. We love the market hall. And it's a single teardrop tea light heart in spalted beech. So that's the wood. And look how funky it is. And it's done by Alwyn Welburn. And it's got a wax finish. And it's got like a little description on the back there. I can't remember what he's called. I meant to check before I did it. And this is the little glass holder we got. So it had a white one in originally, but we swapped it for a colour one. Because we like it. So we can't wait to start using that. It was really lovely. There's a really nice like centerpiece that I'm thinking of getting me mum for Christmas. So hopefully it's still open and still going when we go back. Because we're hopefully going back there in October for our honeymoon. Sleeping was a nightmare. We go to the Bike and Boot. We've been there 3 times. And the blinds aren't great. They just have these pull-down blinds. And they don't block out all the light. They don't have any blackout curtains, which is an absolute nightmare. I don't know if it's just us. Maybe it's just us who needs full blackout to sleep. But it's an absolute nightmare. And then it's so hot. For some reason in the hotels, and this is not Bike and Boot specific, this is every single hotel, they put on a 10-tog duvet. Now we sleep on a 4-tog year round. Even in the winter. Don't care how cold it is. You warm up nice in a 4-tog. Everywhere we go is 10-tog. I wish they gave the option. Because I am not interested in a 10-tog duvet. It is way, way, way too hot. You just boil. It's like you're boiling. It's crazy. So yeah, that was our trip. It was absolutely amazing. We had a fantastic time. Honestly, I always have the best time in Scarborough. It was a lot busier than I thought, actually. And like I said, the weather was amazing. Maybe that just brought everyone out. But it was so good. We had a good time. Summer loved it. She loved being out and about. And she probably got used to like the hotel room and everything. And she was good as gold. She was really good. So yeah, that was our holiday. And now it's back with a bump. Ugh. If anybody wants to buy me a house in Scarborough, I wouldn't say no. So yeah, that is me. I'm going to wrap up here, but I am going to take the camera on a little bit of a walkabout because Graham will be fuming if I don't show you Travis. Anybody who comes in the bedroom will think I like these people. I don't. So yeah, so I'll see you next time, but don't go anywhere because I am going to pick the camera up. Ugh. So, hang on a minute. Flip it around. Do you like the doors? We got the doors done while we were away. Aren't they nice? So, there's my nice flowers from Tesco. Aren't they nice? And here is my trifecta of Funko Pops. Lewis, Patrick and Travis. But here's my nicer Funko Pop. So there's Claptrap, and there's Niles and Fraser and Marty and Eddie. But here is, oh God, honestly. And I'll just show you. There's my little holder for my mobile. Oh, I got this when I was in Scarborough as well. From Pedricking's Portal. Love it. Now, I'm gonna zhuzh around to the bedroom. Excuse, it does look a little bit of a mess when I film, to be fair. Whoops. Here is one of my gifts. Again, 4th of me inspired, Tane and Donna with my name on. From, oh no, she can't remember the name. I'll put the link below. It's like a sun catcher and I love it. And then I've been saying I'll do this for ages, so I might as well do it now. So I got that for Graham for Easter. Here is the often promised but never delivered tour of the shelves. So here we go. Check out all my special edition books. Hopefully there's nothing here incriminating or anything. There's the other Patrick, because yes, I got one for Graham because he loves Patrick, and he got one for me because I dislike Patrick. They're all Graham's special edition films. Premium collection is on the top, Criterion on the top, steelbooks and stuff, more Criterions. Sorry, I got distracted there. And more is our little Guinea Stitches. Oh dear. Oh, it actually hurts keeping the camera up this high. I need to do some arm training because my arms aren't very strong. Graham got me that. Got my special books in there. Ah, that really hurts. 2 seconds. Oh, I'm having chaos here. And there we go. And here's the sideways. I did that for Graham ages ago. 2022, in fact. So yeah, I don't know. Can I zoom out? Oh yeah, there we go. That is the often spoken about and often promised a tour of, but never actually done until now. So yeah. So let me just see if I can point mine out. They're mine. Tom Cruise, Top Guns. That's mine. Twister. Borderlands, it's mine. Other Twister, it's mine. Oh, there's Mean Girls. There we go. There's my Bengals stocking. Graham's Green Bay one, my hat from Taylor. Oh, my Bengals snack helmet. And the rest of the bedroom stuffs. There's the Italian Job, that's what we're watching this afternoon. There's our sideboard. So yeah, and there is some stitch over here as well. So yeah, as promised. Hiya. Hi. So yeah, it actually hurts. Ha! It hurts to keep my arm up like that. So yes, that is us. I am all done. I'm gonna get this uploaded. Oh no! Wait a minute. Wait. Ho ho ho. Check her out. Gonna get her hung back up where she belongs. Ah, isn't she stunning? Isn't she stunning? I have a book trolley over there, by the way. It's overly full. I have too many books. It's a sickness. It's a sickness. Though, in my defence, Graham has a lot of Blu-rays, so maybe it kind of evens itself out. So yeah, I'll see you in June. I hope you all have a wonderful month. Oh, that's my Man United scarf from when we went to see Man United play. So yeah, have a lovely time. I'll see you all soon. Oh, it really hurts. Ha! I really need to strengthen my arms. They're really weak. Right, I'm going now. Bye. Toodles.